Anything.
Fuck.
5 fucks.
Five favorite fucks.
Sloppy fuck.
1.
Dirty fuck.
2.
Greasy fuck.
4. 3.
Laser fuck.
4.
Duck fuck.
5 things. Was that duck fuck or was it
duck
dock
fuck?
fuck?
That was duck fuck.
Okay. With a spiky prehensile
with the corkscrew penis. Yeah.
Cool. Welcome to the tub. We are the Prod Jacuzzi crew coming at you from Anytown, USA. Just soaking and thinking about all the ways that we can decide.
I love the splashes. The splashes is what I'm here for. Yay. Okay, enough of that.
Why don't we introduce ourselves?
I'm Brian.
Oh yeah,
I'm first as well this time.
I'm Jimmy.
And I am Dane.
Ha! We've upset the apple cart.
Anyway,
how do we get that in the tub? How do we do that?
I was thinking we could bob for apples later.
I'm down.
I've never bobbed for apples. Is that a thing people still do?
You need a big mouth. You need a regular-sized human mouth.
I got a big mouth.
I have a tiny mouth. I do.
We all have our quirks. Yeah, I don't see the fun of bobbing for apples.
Well, it's tricky.
Go right up your nose. All that water.
All them apples.
And all those apples go right up your nose.
It's like trying to rock a rhyme. It's tricky. Tricky, 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 tricky.
Gosh. You're going back on your hip-hop roots.
You know it.
I guess. I don't actually know what that's from.
Run DMC.
Okay, thank you.
Google it.
You're like 90 years old, right, Brian?
95, thank you.
Okay, good. Good. Here on the PJC, we discuss Would You Rathers and some Lonely Hearts and various reviews of products. And who knows what else we'll do in the future. But today, right now, in the present, our good friend Jeremy in Berkeley has a question for us.
Shit.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Jeremy in a little while. So, Jeremy wants to know, would you rather have a unicorn horn coming out of your forehead or flippers instead of hands and feet?
I love when the second thing is like,
Yeah.
So, a horn would be alright.
That was kind of my immediate thought, too. Like, yeah, a horn would be alright.
Not like awful.
Okay, but the horn...
Oh, here we go.
But the horn...
Here's the fucking...
looks like a big dick.
Again, it's okay. I'm kind of okay. I can still play the piano. I can still shake hands with the businessman.
It's an erect. It's fully erect.
Yeah. No, it's a flaccid.
I mean, I don't know if it's wobbly, like what we're doing. I don't know what's going on.
If it's wobbly, that could be good for funny pranks. Okay, I could slap somebody with my like dildo.
But if you've got flippers, you can do that too. You can slap people all wet like. Because I'm imagining these flippers to be constantly wet.
So flippers instead of hands.
Reason.
So we don't have hands. We can no longer grab things. Is that right?
No
I would
posable
say that you could
thumbs.
like wrap your flippers around these.
So we could get by like a non-opposable thumbed creature would. So shittily.
Barely, yeah.
The bare minimum of living.
God.
I think you can use your flippers like you would hands.
How?
What?
I mean, you don't have individual appendages.
So you
but,
can't type.
I mean, I can't type now.
You can.
I
Well, you
hunt
can
and
use
peck.
your fingers to type.
I can use the tip of 2 of my fingers to type, and I would do that with my flippers if I
But
had them.
You can't hunt and peck with flippers. You're hitting like 5 keys at a time.
You don't know what my flippers look
It's
like.
like, oh...
You don't know what my flippers look like?
I've got a pretty good idea what your flippers would look like.
Oh.
Real fucking flippy, if you ask me.
You know what your flippers would be good for? Splish splashing around in the water like fucking Kevin Costner in Waterworld.
Oh, man.
One of the lesser Costners.
The Mariner. He doesn't have a name in that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's just called the Mariner.
He's a
I
fishman
didn't-
in that, right?
Yeah.
That's the plot of that movie.
Uh-huh.
I don't recall a lot of names from that movie. It's funny.
There's the Smokers
The
and
Jokers.
the Jokers and the Midnight Tokers.
Yeah.
Nobody's a something in the sun. I don't remember.
You know, it wouldn't be in the sun. My dick horn, because I'd probably just wear a hood, right?
It's like a real
Like
tall
my head
hood.
looks weird, but maybe I just pretend like, you know how like you have those like the kids in the play will have like if they're at the Christmas play they'll be angels with a little wire halo.
Yeah.
It'll be like that, but on a dick.
So you'd be pitching a goddamn tent on your head.
Yeah.
all the time. Well, I wouldn't have a choice.
Oh man.
It would also be unicorn like it would
Be
look like a
iridescent?
horn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be dick shaped.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what you have to worry
That's
about though?
twirly.
You have to worry about like foreign businessmen trying to like kill you and take your horn as like a love juice.
Yeah.
The dickicorn fucking poaching trade is
Grind it up, sniff it up,
Yeah.
get that aphrodisiac effect.
That's the word I was looking for. Not sex magic juice.
Okay,
Sex
so
magic juice.
So, would you rather have poachers always trying
Hold
to
on.
attack you in your bed for your prized dick horn
Yeah.
that will always get them nice and hard,
Yes.
or prehensile flippers that will help you swim
I have
real
a
good?
feeling I know which way Dane is leaning.
Yeah.
You guys.
I got a funny feeling
I
myself.
don't know what you're talking about.
There's just something that sounds so depressing about having not just flipper hands but flipper feet. It's like
Like you'd be a big doofy maloofy, like.
my body done got broked in the wing wong womb. Look at my flipper hands.
You're not mentally disabled.
I know, but people would assume it.
Why would they
look
assume it?
Look at Flipper Boy. Oh, Flipper Boy, stick out your weird web hand so you can catch this change.
Okay.
God, look after you, Flipper Boy.
They'd be kind of sticky, so it'd be easy to catch change.
Ugh.
Wow, yeah, exactly. You fail to see my point.
No, I have
It'd
no
be extra.
idea.
Like
what
I'm
your
assuming
point
they'd
is.
be like gray too, like a
Oh.
seals.
I got this real nice kind of like bottle blue idea.
But it's not going to match with your normal human skin tones. So
Of course
it's gonna,
not.
At some point, it's going to change from human skin to weird, like, slick
Mottled.
when it's wet, but fucking weird when it's dry, like fucking flippery dippery do.
God. Hey, look who it is! It's Baby Beluga. What's up, Baby Beluga? You want to play some pick up hoops with us? Oh, that's right, you can't. You got flipper hands and flipper feet.
But then I'd school you. I'd totally school you.
You would not.
You would trip over your own flipper
You would trip
feet.
over your
You
own
don't
flipper
know
feet.
that.
You can't wear shoes.
Decide. Both of you decide now.
Unicorn horns.
Fucking dick horn, Holmes.
Yeah, I go with Dick Horn too.
Yeah. Fucking
Like
hey.
it wouldn't. That'd be a minor inconvenience, and you could cover it up with a hat.
with the tallest, it's a foot long horn.
And you know
You could
what?
also maybe just cut it off.
Oh, and you know
No,
what?
you can't cut it off.
You know, you know
It's
what?
magic.
You know what though? Like it is a fucking prophylactic, and you can get high on your own supply. Just
Oh,
get yourself
you
like a
just
fucking
start
cheese
spitting
grater,
a little bit.
cheese grater, and just chicka, and just put that like in a soup or in a tea, or put on top of a taco. It's like cheese.
The
good.
sexiest Taco Tuesday of your goddamn life.
You better believe it.
Man,
Dick horn all the way.
I really want to get off today. Oh, good. I've got this Insta boner horn. I'll just.
That is an unsettling noise.
But then you've got to look behind your back all the time because those poachers, they're coming. They're coming for you. They'll know. You're the only person on the planet with the magical dick horn.
I mean, Brian is, and you are.
I'm not all at the same time. We're all in different worlds in this.
The stipulation police here.
Yeah. We got to mix it up. All right. Moving on. Our friend Allie in San Francisco asks.
San Francisco.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
Absolutely.
Brian, you're 95. You're 95,000 years old.
1,000.
You don't know.
And that's what we've been calling it all these years.
But
Man,
only as kids.
I cannot wait to upload my consciousness to a computer and just witness the world forever.
And they've got loads and loads and loads of those computers all over the damn place in San Francisco. So you got that tech bubble ever expanding in San Francisco.
I was speaking of bubbles. I was thinking about the tiny house craze that they've got going.
Yeah.
You know, you're not a fan, Jimmy.
Dumb.
Why? Economy of space, man.
It's kind of masturbatory, though.
How so?
Well, like, I mean, who can afford these little houses, right? It's already rich motherfuckers. They're just showing off.
You think? Well, I mean, I think that they're not expensive. I think that's kind of the point, is that they're very.
It feels very privileged to me.
It feels
Yeah.
very
like I
privileged
could
to me,
live in
too.
a fucking real normal sized house, but I'm gonna fucking
I'm
gonna sleep in my kitchen and fuck in my bathroom.
I can live in a Swedish crypto cube. My house has only one room, but I can fold it into 67.
It's different if you're like in like I've seen the dudes with in Japan with like really tiny you know, apartments, because that's just actually all you can. And I saw the guy who could transform it into like a million different rooms with the sliding walls, and that shit was cool.
Yeah.
But it's like, no, I'm gonna purposefully fucking just build the tiniest house I can, even though I'm gonna have all this land
around me.
It's going to waste now.
Yeah.
I was thinking that the next progression of this movement is definitely like coffin-sized boxes, and that's your house.
God.
Where it's just it's a human-shaped house.
The designer coffin that you live in and are buried in.
Yeah, and it's just all inclusive. But then you get the tiny house bubble, and then the tiny housing crisis. And it's gonna bust.
Oh no.
And
That's
everybody gets kicked out of their tiny houses.
Oh no. Oh no.
But then they can use their tiny houses for kindling for a good, nice little fire.
The only time you should have a tiny house is if you are a tiny mouse.
Tiny mouse.
Aww. You're
That
right.
rhymed. Anyway,
Yeah.
Allie from San Francisco.
Thank you.
Mice they like cheese.
She asks, would you rather have a beard of spiders
Beard
or all your underpants made of bees?
Beard of spiders.
Beard of spiders.
Underpants.
Man, okay, so this is there's a lot to this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of small organisms to
There's
this.
a lot, yeah. So on the one hand, a beard of spiders, no one would approach, because they're live. I'm assuming they're
Oh
crawling
yeah,
around,
everybody's living and jamming and partying.
laying spider
Laughing
eggs
and
in
screwing.
your beard that is spiders.
Living La Vida Loca.
No one would approach you because they'd be real scared.
You don't think so?
Of your spidery, like maybe from afar, but then everyone would freak out unless they knew you very well, which some people might not get the chance to now.
Well, they might be distracted by your giant dick horn, so.
Well,
Or Rule 34, there's porn for everything, therefore everything is somebody's kink.
Yeah.
Somebody would be into the spider
somebody
beard.
runs up and just immediately starts jerking off, like.
Somebody just like immediately like face smashes with you, just like, I gotta get the spiders in my nose.
And they're venomous as shit.
I'm sure.
Not all the spiders. I'd say a good third of the spiders.
Oh, so it's several different types of spiders.
Oh, yeah. Why would it all be this?
Oh, for fun. Oh, yay. It's a spider coalition on your face. Good.
Yeah, why not?
I feel great. I feel great about that.
So
maybe there's a big tarantula in there.
Oh, I hope so.
But you could probably, besides that fact,
Yeah.
Get by with ease. Do your life.
As opposed to...
It'd be uncomfortable. As opposed to assuming that by magical decree you have to wear your underpants.
Yeah, you gotta wear your underpants.
You gotta wear your underpants. That's a never-ending fucking tickle time.
Genital stings forever.
Like, I'm assuming, in both scenarios, they're not gonna harm you.
I mean, they might harm you a little.
Like, just by being uncomfortable. But they're not gonna bite. They're not gonna sting.
Does it say that they don't sting?
They don't. It doesn't say that.
No,
I'm assuming it does, because otherwise it's beard all the way. Because I'm not getting maybe stinging bees near my junks.
Yeah, I assume Trump is a real level-headed guy. Once he gets into the president's office, he's just gonna like smooch right in there, just like get his head together. Yeah, I assume that.
What are you talking about?
I don't, you know.
Are you talking about just assuming things?
Yes.
Okay, you're just talking about assuming.
Yes. Making an ass of you and me.
We're all assholes now. So, positives of bee underwear.
Well,
a nice vibration.
Chastity is like the best STD protection.
There you go. You're almost guaranteed from not getting those STIs. That's what the kids are calling them these days.
How do you pull down your bee underwear?
You have to move the queen.
I think so. You gotta scoop. I think you gotta scoop with your hands.
Well, the way that they congregate is that you've got a queen up your butt, and all of the bees congregate.
You might be helping me make my decision.
Yeah,
all over you. And now they're super vibratey, but they're also very organized, and then you become more organized because the bees are so organized.
This sounds like magic bees now.
What?
Yeah, this feels like I don't know.
This sounds like they're changing your life in ways that aren't just the kind of underwear you have to wear.
Now, Spider Beard, you get free silk clothing because they spin.
Danforth.
I'm telling you, that's what happens.
You bring a little too much extra to the table, buddy.
What?
Do I also get free soft serve ice cream with the bees?
How would they make? No, you get free honey though. You get delicious free honey, and where all the really great flower beds are because they tell you.
They know English now. Too.
I'm not saying that they can talk, but they
can fucking yell because they're not getting by your ears. They're near your butt.
That's true.
Fucking loud ass goddamn human bees.
How do you poop with bee underpants?
Well, you pull those down.
So what? Like again?
Why can't you pull it down before?
Well, you could pull them down before.
So again, okay. So you're scooping away bees from your bee hole. And it all makes sense.
I would say they move as a garment. They move as a garment. So if it's bee underwear, then you can take them off at night. But during the day, you got to wear them. It's not permanently affixed to your body.
So I don't trust that these motherfuckers aren't stinging you, nor do I trust that the spiders aren't biting the
You're going to get the
you.
occasional, but it's not like guaranteed that no stings and no bites. You're going to get bitten. You're going to get stung. But nominally.
But why?
Just
are they upset with
the
me?
nature of the animal?
What did I do to upset them?
Think about it. You're walking, you're going around, you're living your life. They probably don't care for that.
Yeah, you're jostling.
You're probably wearing clothing over them.
Yeah.
Over my
bee beard.
Well,
the bee beard or the bee beard,
the spider beard,
spider beard. Like they're just getting kind of bumped sometimes.
It's kind of bumped. You got to talk. Maybe that jostles them.
Yeah,
you got to
definitely
eat.
The talking.
You got to eat. That definitely jostles them.
Man, do they just eat my dribblings, my crumbs?
You got to seek out flies for them.
See, I think the spiders are scarier. But
if they get hungry, yeah.
But the bees are like more detrimental to everyday life. I feel like.
I think I like spiders, or I like bees more than spiders.
But near your butthole?
Yeah.
Near your fucking D hole?
Buzzy. They'd be super tingly.
But all like constant danger, though.
And with spiders, and people would be more afraid of your face covered in spiders than like, hey, is that some rumbling down unders? And you're like, nah, don't worry about it. And then they're like,
a bee flies out of your fucking pants.
Bee flies out, and you're like, hey, I carry EpiPens just in case people I'm around are allergic to my underpants.
I don't think you'd be able to get away with the silent but deadly fart anymore, because like the cloud of bees that erupts from your hindquarters would be a dead giveaway.
Yeah, the bees would be a lot fucking noisier too.
They would be noisy.
Your butt would be buzzing all
the time.
Spiders are quiet.
Spiders are, yes,
real quiet.
So quiet. So sneaky.
What'd you say, Jimmy?
Real quiet.
Wait, what? I couldn't hear you.
Really quiet.
Oh, okay, good.
So I'm gonna take bee underpants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna totally take bee underpants. Yeah.
For that free honey.
No. So I don't.
For the tingles, for the buzzy tingles.
To get as far away from spiders as possible.
Oh.
Yeah, it's basically, don't care for spiders at the end of the day.
Now, I'm a man who wears a beard, so not having a beard would be tough.
You could have a normal beard and bee underpants.
Could I?
They didn't say you couldn't.
That's true. Not a lot of specificity.
No.
That's fine.
If I shave my beard, do I have a 5 o'clock spider shadow?
Yes. Lots of baby spiders start coming out of your skin.
Man, what if I just shaved often? Like really often?
What if, like, you try to shave and the spiders just move? They just, like, move to one side, move to the other,
creepy.
crawl up your nose.
They can't go up. So, are they allowed to break the rules, the beard rules? Spiders?
What's the figure on how many spiders you swallow in your sleep in normal life? There's
thousands.
It's an appreciable amount. Yeah, imagine how much more that would be if you had a spider fucking beard.
Well, I eat my beard now, so I'd probably be
but
eating
it's not
those spiders. Yeah, I'm saying I'd probably eat those spiders.
Yep.
They're delicious.
Yeah, you would.
Crunchy.
God, I don't.
Jimmy doesn't know. This is a hard one.
I think
for
it's
him.
still spiders. That's like bee underwear would be like awful.
I go with bee underwear because I love honey.
Honey.
A lot.
There's no hive. There's no flowers.
Whatever. I get them. I get that sweet, sweet butt honey.
Oh.
Talk about the honeycomb hideout.
Hey-o! Is that a...
That's from the cereal. The cereal commercial, yeah. Back in the 30s, when I was a wee lad, they mentioned that in the commercial.
The 1830s?
Yeah.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Did you know that Cocoa Puffs used to be made out of cocaine? Back when they were first invented?
That's not. No, you're shaking your head already.
Are you sure?
Did you know that Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs was originated by Charles Manson?
That's I actually believe that.
That's what got the Manson family. They went cuckoo for cocoa. Yeah.
Their fortune was made and allowed them to start killing people.
Well, they just got that sugar rush, and
there's not a lot of money in killing people if you're just doing it for fun. If you're doing it for profit, then there's lots of money. But they were more of a fun time killy family.
Fun time killy family this weekend on TGIF.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
On the CW.
On the CW.
Ooh, my favorite. Just kidding.
I was so confused when they changed that network over from WB to the CW. Because, A, they both have W's in them. But Anyway.
I was upset when they merged with UPN and UPN went away. Remember that?
You watched UPN?
Star Trek was on UPN.
Oh, that's true. Star Trek was on UPN.
Star Treks.
I found it odd when the Nashville network became like the national network.
Wow!
And they started showing like lots of like Star Trek: The Next Generation. That was a weird transformation.
Turner Broadcasting's like, people watch Star Trek on anything this new channel network needs some boost. We'll give them the Star Trek episodes, and people start watching it for that reason.
Yeah. Rural America is dying. Make it Star Trek. I'm Ted Turner.
Is he still alive?
I think he probably is.
He's turning Teds everywhere he walks.
He'll outlive us all.
So every week we turn our eyes to a part of the internet that many people gloss over, but we really get down into. We get into the deep parts. For a segment I think we've been calling Lonely Hearts.
Oops.
Have we?
I've been calling it that. So Lonely Hearts is where we find two folks on Craigslist, two people looking for love, and we present each other to each other, and trying to find out if they'd make a good match. Who do we got on the docket this week, guys?
The love docket. That's what I call it. That's what I've been telling people it is.
Sitting on a love docket,
watching the
internet go by. We are good at music.
We are the best. I don't know. You want to go first, or shall I?
Sure. I'll go. I'll take the head here. Let me just get right.
Take the head, Jimmy. Take the spider head.
Take the head by the horn. The head horn. So my Lonely Hearts title of their ad is free. Yes, it's really free.
Whoa.
What? Wait, what?
So...
Love for sale? No, continue. Love for free.
It's a 48-year-old male.
Good.
I was looking for it, but it doesn't actually... Anyways, it is that thing. This goes out to a certain type of lady who enjoys the pleasure of a totally awesome, totally free, sensual, erotic massage.
Oh, boy.
Free? Yes, it's really free. Oh, and I will come to you.
Oh.
Okay.
And I do mean come.
There.
So,
I've been giving these free massage sessions for quite some time. For several years now. And the ladies love it. There's a lot more periods than needs to be. Like each thought is its own like succinct like I have so many responding to my post. Yeah, I bet you do.
Seriously.
And then there are those who are actually experiencing these amazing massage sessions. Full body, top to bottom, head to toe, front to back, outside and inside, sensual to erotic massage. And guess what? There are no time limits to this session.
Oh, God.
We will enjoy our time together until we are completely satisfied. Now, so this is where the switch happens. So it goes from like giving you a massage to until we
both of us
together are satisfied.
Yeah.
I have everything we need for an amazing massage session. Tables and oils and candles and lotions and even a few toys to help you relax. It's just like it starts off subtle and then it's like woo.
Actually, toys.
We have
just like a toy duck, like a little.
We are through the massage looking glass.
This is pure pampering, pleasuring, and deeply penetrating.
Wow.
And it's all about you. But you gotta contact me first to get these sessions started. And who am I looking for? Any lady between the ages of 25 to 45. Race is not an issue, but no one over 140 pounds. Sometimes I am on the table with my ladies during these sessions.
No kidding.
Married or single, I want to hear from you.
Oh.
I will wait to email or text with you so that we can get to know each other a bit before we meet. Then we can plan a meet and greet together for usually coffee somewhere. Then we will schedule this amazing session for you. So relaxing. So much fun.
High opinion of himself.
Quite the salesman.
The final sentence is, others have experienced these sessions, and so should you. I'm waiting for you now.
Others have experienced these sessions. Sometimes it's even been consensual.
Sometimes.
So, he's not terribly looking for love. He's looking for...
He's looking to give of himself.
Yeah, this is on the dating.
This is on dating. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's not technically dating, really. He's looking to do some sort of pro bono massage, sensual massage work. I don't know. That's kind of, yeah. Maybe we should contact the mods about that. Yeah, like, hey, guy, we like what you're doing, but put it in the right section.
Put it in the right place.
Yeah.
Always put it in the right place.
So, there might be a bit of a conflict here, because, like, he's like, your gentleman is looking to, like, give... the gift of the massage to the ladies, but this guy's also
it's a gift.
This guy's are also looking for a lady. It's I believe it's a guy, might be a lady, but they're looking for. Well, let me just tell you the title. #@. Will you be my girlfriend today?
Ooh.
Only today.
One-time offer.
Sexy young professional. I'm looking for a woman that is tired of being alone and wants a new man. Today! April 26th, 2016. I will be your brand new boyfriend starting right now! This is a non-traditional way to start a new relationship. I want a totally committed monogamous relationship.
Oh my god.
I know it's not for every woman, but I'm looking for a woman that wants to dive right into a new committed relationship with me tonight. I'm single, educated, own place. I think he means owns a place. With a career. I'm just lonely and tired of the dating scene. If you feel that same and want to try something new, enter this ad. I'm very real. Handsome black man. Race does not matter to me. Be over 25 and under 42. Must have pics and a phone number sent in reply for me to answer back. But put I will be your girlfriend in your reply.
Oof.
I just thought he was so to the point.
He's very succinct.
42 is a very specific.
Yeah.
Like is he 42? Does it say?
Does it say? No, doesn't mention his age. Oh, no, here it is, age 29. Okay. So that's
no more.
Oh, wow.
Well, he doesn't
13?
want the cutoff age is. This isn't as important as I'm making it, but
it's
just
13.
like it's like 13 or 14 years older.
13 years older than him.
Like, what a strange cutoff.
Yeah, I guess maybe he's had bad experiences with 33 years old. I don't know, yeah. That's odd. But,
maybe he has connotations in his past where he's dealt with folks, or maybe that's how old, like, one of his family members is, and he's like, well, I can't.
It'd be like dating
my aunt.
It'd be like dating my aunt.
Yeah. Well, I think these dudes would definitely get together on their salesmanship. They're both very positive people.
Exuberant.
And with most of these ads, they know what they want.
Yeah.
I think the trouble comes with the massage guy not looking for anything substantial and long term, while that's the only thing the other dude wants.
Yeah, interesting. I kind of get sort of an odd couple vibe from these guys. I think that Oscar and Chester Cheetah. The other one. Oscar and the other one. I know my things.
Felix.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oscar and
Took
Felix.
me a second.
I think that my Felix to your Oscar would get along very well. I think they might learn a little something from each other.
We'll have a little rub down sesh. Sweet rub down sesh.
If you know what we mean.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I think we're being.
Well, maybe they could do a poly thing also, where one is the sexual side and the other is the emotional, committed
side. My guy
side.
sounds like he's having.
He's a
he's
sexy
looking for
man.
all over situations, all
Wow.
over town.
Yeah.
I mean, outside and inside. Yeah. All over.
That was a very thinly veiled illusion.
It was it was saran wrap, like cellophane.
That's how thin. Can you give inside massages? Is that like a womb manipulation?
I mean,
Yeah.
Pretty inside.
Where do you draw? How
I
do you
think that's
define?
called impregnation.
I'm gonna give you such a good massage that another massager will be inside you
It's gonna last
in a
9
couple
months.
weeks.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like, at what point do you draw the line with the massage, and when does it become something else?
When is it just a sexual act? Because finger banging is not massage. That is.
It's like
depends on how you do
it's
it.
like vaginal massage.
You know.
Is it?
Yeah, it's vaginal massage. Yeah, sure.
I'd be interested in knowing what that's like from you, Brian. Because
well, I'm not the expert. I mean,
it sounds super smooth.
Lots of oils.
Lots of oils.
Yeah. Toys might be involved.
Apparently,
Penetration.
Massaging apparatuses.
It's another thing.
I mean, penetration is a term used in massage to get into those deep muscles and things.
Yeah, tell me about getting those deep muscles.
Talk about deep muscles.
Penetrate them.
I've had some very penetrating massages before.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Brian. Yeah, I think they get along, definitely. Now, find love with each other?
Love can bloom even on a battlefield.
That's true.
Damn.
So, maybe they're fighting over somebody else. They're fighting over a lady.
With
and like,
sniper rifles.
no, be my girlfriend now and forever. No, just come over for something loose and fun and sensual. No, she's mine. And then their eyes lock. And then they go in for a deep embrace and kiss. Oh, that's romantic.
The deepest embrace.
Oh, you guys are both making the same noises.
Yeah. That's stereo.
It was stereophonic.
We are adults.
So what do you guys think?
I think it's sweet bromance.
I think it would maybe not last forever. Last for a time.
Well, that's the other thing, is he's asking for a committed relationship today. So
Committed doesn't mean forever. Committed just means committed.
That's
I
true.
want a committed relationship.
But I feel
today.
I feel like that's real kind of slapdash. Like if you do that, then it's probably not going to last.
I think Brian's guy would like a good massage, inside and out.
Maybe it would like mellow him out.
Mellow him out a little bit. Pretty high strung dude.
Seems like.
Okay, so we found a good match. Yay!
Found an acceptable match.
We did.
Yes.
They
finally.
will accept each other.
Finally.
All right. We got a question coming from Oakland from one Charlotte.
Oh.
Not. Well, anyway.
Yeah. Moving on.
This one's a kind of a different one. Would you rather live in a house with no roof or a house with no walls? So just hovering roofs. And the variation is in a house with no doors or a house with no windows.
Is a house with no walls a house?
Yes.
Are there... So it's just a roof. There's not even walls
There's
to
just
differentiate.
a roof and doors.
There's not doors.
And windows.
They're all just hovering.
They're just
So
hovering.
there's not even inside room walls.
No.
So that's just a space.
Yeah, but a space for all your stuff out of the rain.
I don't know.
Well, ask some questions. Find out some answers. I'll tell you.
Am I allowed to buy a tarp?
I suppose if you had...
For your shed outside.
I suppose if you had the walls and no roof, you could invest in an umbrella and just go about your house with the umbrella.
Yeah, I mean, so these are like awful living situations. Both.
Yeah, but which one would you rather?
I feel like if you have so here's the thing, right? So you have no walls but just a roof. That's not really keeping the rain out. Like,
not if it's slantways rain.
Yeah, it's windy,
any
real windy.
wind, and everything's pretty wet and cold.
So you keep all your valuables towards the middle.
And good luck keeping the burglars out.
How do you plug stuff in if there's no walls?
Oh,
In the floor.
Floor outlets.
Floor plugs.
Floor plugs.
Man, I saw a plug. I don't know if it was real, but I saw an outlet that was like a big square, like a rounded square, but like it had 2 slots going around the whole thing, and you could plug in your shit fucking wherever you wanted, and it looked really goddamn cool. It was the future.
That sounds risky.
It probably isn't great. It might not have even been real. It was just a picture on the internet, so I don't know. But I wanted it in that moment.
If I got that, I'd instantaneously kill myself.
You'd plug in everything you owned.
Because I wouldn't need anything else in life.
I would instantly die because I would just start gnawing on it. I just stick my teeth and tongue into it and just get electrocuted to hell and back. Because I'm much like a child or a dog.
Which is weird since you're so old.
Funny that.
Senile.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
It's weird. I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Man. So would you rather... Are you living by yourself? For some reason, I defaulted to living with your family, growing up.
Oh, so as a child?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're a child.
Your own, room.
So you're growing up. This is how you grow up. And your family is all there with you.
Pseudo-homeless, but with a roof or just walls.
If I'm living with people, I think the walls might be more important.
Yeah.
Because
that's what I'm thinking. That's the...
I need as much space as I can get. I don't get along well with people.
It's a homeless camp out otherwise, but just with a roof.
And
you're cold.
Running water and electricity.
You got the stuff you need, but it's
bed.
Freezing.
And you got blankets.
Here's the thing, though. If I was living alone, it'd be kind of cool to have a weird floating roof.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'd pretend I was a crazy wizard man. And anybody would come by, I would just be like, "Oh, do you care to step into my humble hovel? Come inside."
And the windows are floating too, so that's cool.
People, your home becomes a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
You have a donation bucket outside.
You just make all your bread doing that.
Into the Chamber of Mysteries with me, Brian Inscrutio, which is my real last name.
I created these hovering things because I'm a magic man.
I'm a magic man.
But my whole house looks pretty normal besides that. Everything else is pretty normal.
It's not a perfect enigma, but it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Pay me money to see it. Pay me.
Pay me. Give me your coupons. Give them to me.
25 cents off a bunch of times makes a lot of...
I'll take payment in Safeway club cards.
Monopoly chips.
Ooh, Monopoly chips. Monopoly pieces.
Even. Why not? I think with roofs, you'd also have lighting from above instead of just having to have lamps.
You get a tall lamp though.
Yeah, but that's
not all
bullshit.
houses. Not all houses have.
I kind of like the dark. I kind of like the dark. Okay, so I don't know. It might be. It would be nice to be able to have those ceiling mounted fans though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You'd never. No. Well, you'd never be hot.
I might be.
You're always
summer.
Outside.
I think Brian's
either
always
way.
hot.
I'm more often hot than cold, really.
From over here, you're looking pretty hot.
Thank you. Thank you for finally
noticing. In his swim trunks.
Yeah.
In my swim trunks.
The sweet board shorts.
My mesh shirt. my leather biker cap.
I was about to say that mesh shirt you always wear is looking particularly translucent tonight.
Thank you.
On these balmy evenings.
Say balmy again.
Balmy.
Delicious.
Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa.
Unique New York.
I mean, I can't do without recessed lighting.
That's the cutoff.
It's the deal breaker for me. So
how would you?
And I'm kind of an exhibitionist. I need people to look at me.
How'd you take a duty?
I'd take it, and then I'd kind of get off on it too, because everyone would see me.
Huh.
Who knows if he's joking or not? It's a joke podcast where we talk about real things and jokes.
You know what you could do is you could just build like a giant like DM screen, like one of those like trifold things that like you put out when you're playing D&D. It's got like fucking stats and bullshit on it. But it's like that. But it's like crotch height. You're sitting. And it's, I don't know, got other stuff on it.
No, I'm just playing a game, guys. I'm not taking it to
Oh, wow.
Not at all. Oh,
that's a messy game.
That's a fart wizard, actually. That's
I cast level 3 flatulence.
Oh, no, not again.
Is your butt talking?
Taking a wicked Count Dooku.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I choose the roofs. I choose the roofs.
God.
I think I need walls. If you could finish, like it's
Jimmy, you
awful.
hate the sun.
I do, but
You
I
hate
could,
the sun.
I could construct an amount
IRL.
of shade.
No, no roofs.
There's no roof.
There's no roofs.
But I could be in the shade as much as possible, like underneath, next to the corner of the wall.
That sounds kind of like a hellish existence.
So does not having any walls. Like both of these are awful.
Oh, I don't know.
I think we both chose roofs because
roofs. Yeah, I need something.
Roofs.
I need something to keep away the prying eyes of God.
But the prying eyes of my neighbors, I welcome and
fuck
relish.
'em. Yeah.
I mean, if possible, fuck
if
'em.
it was glass walls.
Go ahead. Go
Like,
ahead. Behold my many sins, neighbors.
I could see you doing that maybe. Because you could get a curtain. You get a DM curtain. But like
You're finding all these ways around the point of these would you rathers.
I know.
Sounds like cheating to me.
Yeah, you're a cheater. You're a would you rather cheater, Jimmy.
Dirty, filthy cheater.
You're a dirty, filthy would you rather cheater. I'll get a tarp. That's not the point.
I want a tarp.
Yeah, well. All right, well, get a tarp, but the rain still comes through it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would still be awful. Like, my room would be a soggy disaster. Like, it's not solving the problem, but it would mitigate the problem.
During the rainy season, Jimmy's apartment becomes a soggy disaster.
I'm just never home.
I choose no roof and not live in my house.
Like, I solved the problem by just, like, staying in the park. It's, like, no different. Like...
Yeah, I just have the witch house for equity. Yeah.
The witch house.
Yeah, I don't actually live there. It's cursed. It's cursed as balls. It's got no walls, but there's a roof there. Who'd live there? I just have a fucking apartment.
If you put on these special glasses, you can see the ghosts. All 13 of them. That's a real thing. In my witch house. All right. So Jimmy loses and we win.
Yay!
Yay!
Roofs. Raise that roof.
But not too high because
it'll fall off.
It needs to be close to our heads.
Yeah.
One Benjamin in Lafayette, California, asks, would you rather sleep with a stranger and later find out that she or he is your real parent?
Oh boy.
Or sleep with your mom or dad and find out that you were adopted? Ooh.
God. Damn.
Questions. Specifics.
Can I buy a tarp?
How?
In this situation, of course you can buy a tarp.
Boy.
Man.
If it was if up front you were hooking up with somebody who you thought was your parent, it would be kind of cool to be able to kind of like maybe like put on some shades and say, "Let's get Oedipal." But that's like the only. That's the.
What?
Oh, come on! Don't you always look for places to insert a good catchphrase, among other things?
I mean, yeah, I do.
You just always have your sunglasses at the ready, just in case.
Oh yeah, I do.
I was wondering why you were wearing sunglasses in the evening, but now I understand.
So what was the second one specifically was
well, he phrased it, so I expanded it a little bit. His wording is, would you rather sleep with a stranger and later find out she's your real mom, or sleep with your mom and later find out you were adopted?
Like...
Well, okay, important question. Which one's hotter?
Which mom is hotter?
Or dad, whatever I'm feeling like.
They're both the same person in this situation.
I think reasonably the first option, because you wouldn't know. Like, you don't think like, that's my hot mother,
Unless you do.
Unless you do, in which case you immediately pick number 2.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I feel like you're like, hey, that's a woman that's not my mom. She's a
dad.
She's a looker.
I don't know. Just yeah. Well, I mean,
you think you could live with yourself afterwards?
I mean, I think that would be better than actively being like, let's do this, Mom. And then later being relief, because that's the thing. Like, the relief later is like, oh, it wasn't my biological mom. But, like, it's still the person that raised you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So, like, I don't think the relief is like that much.
Mm-hmm. What? Okay, counter argument, though. If you fuck who you think is your parent, and you find out later they're not your parent, it's kind of like zero sum, because like if you fucked your parent, then you're probably okay with parent fucking, and if you find out later that like, oh, that wasn't actually my parent, then it's like there's probably very little relief.
You're just actually pissed off, like, well, fuck, I gotta go find my real mom now.
Exactly. Or maybe this is like your weird fetish, and your weird fetish is disappointed, and it's like, oh, I wanted to fuck my dad. Oh, shit. Yeah, hello, not my dad? I'm canceling Tuesday's date. I think you know why. Click.
Ask my birth father.
Whereas, if you just have some, like, kind of like strange...
casual encounter.
And you find out later, oh yeah, that 60-some-odd, 50-some-odd person was actually my mom. I mean, I think that sounds pretty fucking psychologically damaging.
Or in your situation, 5,000-year-old person.
The mummy I was grinding hips with was actually my mom. Wow.
Who'd thunk it?
Ramses too? You're my dad? Yeah. That still though, like, up front though, it's like, yeah.
Like, you'd have to be in a pretty special place to be like cool with that in the first place. Yeah. Like, I think it might, for me, anyways, like, it might be better to make a mistake.
Yeah.
And be welp. I literally can't do that ever again.
Yeah.
Pull the old Oedipus Rex.
Yeah.
If you will.
Well, you don't have an emotional connection to the first person.
Well, that's what I mean. But, like, I guess I find out because she's in town looking for me in this scenario.
It's still it's still a huge, like, taboo, though. And, like, it's something that I think we've all been raised to, like, not be cool with.
Like, it'd be fucked up. But, like,
it'd be fucked up.
I feel like
both are pretty fucked up.
If you didn't do it, like, on purpose, you could be like, ooh, well, I guess I can go on with my life and just tuck that in the back of the old, like, try and forget about it, maybe, and do the best you can.
So I'm thinking about
this. Not think about your naked parents.
I'm thinking about this from a purely screenplay, spinnable place.
Yeah.
And I think that like sleeping with your mom and finding out you're adopted later is the much more dramatically important one, because I don't know, then you'd be like, hey, I've been attracted to you my whole life, and we did this taboo thing, but now we can be together and there's a happy ending.
I don't. Is that a happy ending?
That's not. It's still his adopted mother.
Yeah, but
still a mother.
But biologically, like, things wouldn't be gross. Like you wouldn't.
I don't think the taboo would be any less real.
I mean, how kosher do you think the whole, like, Woody Allen, Sunyi Previn situation is? I mean, I guess it kind of
nobody really likes that dude for that reason.
Well, there are other reasons.
There are a lot of his movies
that was
for 2.
Well, he's been
non-consensual.
accused of, molestation, pedophilia.
Yeah.
The accusation's not...
That's the other way around, though. You're pursuing this adult person, and you are an adult yourself.
Yeah, that is true. I'm not Woody Allen.
I'm not. Just keep telling yourself. I'm not Woody Allen.
I kind of, it's kind of like Jimmy and I were talking about. I think I kind of favor the, sex with an older stranger, turns out later it's a parent. That's just easier for me. Still like a bombshell, but it's like... imagining the kind of brain damage I'd have to just be upfront, gotta get with my dad, or it's like that's.
This is also assuming you didn't know who it was, so they weren't a part of your life.
Yeah, they weren't a part of your life.
So it's like you feel gross, you feel icky,
you feel gross. Yeah,
but if they're not a part of your life, you could at that point you'd probably be like, "Ooh, write me letters or don't. Here's my address." Not really, and
I need some
sort of
serious therapy, but hopefully I
put
can
it
work
out
through
of
this.
You wouldn't be happy to finally have found your birth parent? You wouldn't be like, yeah, we screwed, but we can get past that. Let's build a relationship of love that is...
I don't know if that's a real life after that.
I think that might be the screenplay with more gravitas, because trying to reconcile that is quite a poser. Imagine the story of that.
Remember that time we fucked?
Oh, we can laugh about it now.
Oh, our glory days.
Oh, man, and that's my genitals retracting into my body. Woo!
Slurp right up in there.
Yeah, I think I'm column A.
Yeah.
Little column A, little column B. Or just column A.
Just all column A.
So yeah, I'm with Jimmy. What about you, Daneforth?
It's tough. It's a tough one.
It is.
But your screenplay argument rings true. And I think I'd make more money after the fact by writing a screenplay about having sex with my mom than I would later. Because people aren't really into the Hollywood happily ever after these days. So to really get a toothy screenplay out of this,
yeah, this would sweep cans. I mean, this is
actual incest would have to occur.
This is not a mainstream motion picture. This is like an indie darling.
Yeah,
is how you think about it. Yeah.
What a darling it would be.
What a darling.
It'll be just as charming as
with Parker Posey as the mom.
Oh, don't even kid about that. I've had a Parker Posey crush since.
Oh, me too.
Probably Best in Show. I think it was around then where I was like, oh yeah, Parker Posey. All right.
You wanna park in her posy?
I would park in several of her posies.
She got it going on.
I can't hear what you're whispering to the audience.
Yes, you can.
Okay. So,
Consumer Corner.
Consumer Corner. Let's hear about what fantastic deals Brian's found in the great marketplace that is Amazon.com.
So I'm not exactly sure when this is going to drop, but Mother's Day is right around the corner, and I know even if we miss that, it's still not too late to feel bad about not getting the right thing. So yeah, I was combing Amazon looking for something good to get mom.
Speaking of moms.
Oh boy.
And I think I came across something just darn near perfect. The Ultimate Ninja gift set includes a number of different things, vital tools for the modern ninja or shinobi, as they're also known.
Ninja Mom.
It includes black steel ninja claws for feet, 27-inch ninja sword with 2 throwing knives inside the sword.
What?
Already crazy great deal, but there's more. Grappling hook, throwing spike with nylon case and elastic wrist strap, and black personal safety keychain. Now, independently.
For your ninja keys.
Independently. Each one of those things you would figure would go for
upwards of $100,000.
Upwards of $100 at least for each thing. Each of these
maybe I overshot it.
Each of these fantastic tools of death and stealth, all of which Mom would love. But Jimmy, what do you think this would go for?
Man,
how much would you pay for this Ultimate Ninja gift set?
I personally would pay upwards of tens of dollars.
But give me a figure. Give me a figure.
Let's say, let me guess. How many items? It was like 7 items?
It was a lot of items. It was a lot of items.
Let me guess that sweet, not $44.99, but $44.95.
Fucking Philistine! How dare you undercut the Ultimate Ninja gift set?
Whoa!
Dane, how much would you pay for this elite array of ninja tools?
$160.
Good man. Normally it goes for $150, but on Amazon.com you can get it for the low price of $80.
What?
Free shipping.
No.
Yes.
This is a godsend. This is a ninja send.
This is a ninja send. This will send your mom on a killing frenzy. Finally she'll have to get revenge on those who've betrayed her and left her for dead.
So me.
Yeah,
She's going to kill me.
Yeah, well, you have it coming, Dane.
Man.
We all know.
Shouldn't have double-crossed her back in Texas.
Way back when.
Yeah.
Back in my clouded, dark past.
You know what you did at the Alamo?
I do.
Yeah, remember the Alamo. That's what your mom always says.
I fought off all of those Mexican fighters who were looking to gain their rightful land back.
Yeah. All of them. With
All
a
of
samurai, a ninja sword, I'm sorry.
And
I did. Samurai ninja sword.
It's both.
And she was reaching for her trusty, what was it again? Black personal safety keychain. Unfortunately, it was missing because who took it? Who took it? Who could it be?
A black personal safety keychain. Like, does it have spikes on it?
Oh, like you don't know.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Black personal safety keychain is very obviously... I can show you. I can show you the one you stole from your mother. It's a black metal spike with a keychain on it.
Spike.
It's a black metal spike with a keychain on it.
Spike? I mean, it's really.
Is it supposed to be like a kunai? Like.
It's basically a rigid thing you can stab people with.
It's just a spike.
It's just a spike you can stab. You just poke people.
So like a Buffy. This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer ninja kit.
It's not that big.
Oh, it's much smaller.
It's shorter. Yeah.
Oh man, these wrist blades look amazing.
Yeah, I know, right?
And I also love.
And this guy wanted to pay like $45 for that. Fucking disgraceful.
Cheapskate.
Yeah, you'll never be true ninja.
This isn't Costco. This is Ninja Co.
Yeah.
Man, if it was Costco, I'd get like fucking 10 samurai swords for the low price of $10.
Yeah, you get some samurai swords about thick as a Cool Ranch Dorito.
That's all you need.
Instead of 100,000 folds of steel, it's only 1,000 folds of steel.
1,000 folds of cornmeal and like special sauce.
Cornmeal steel.
My samurai sword tastes like Mountain Dew.
Corn steel. So yeah, get on it, peeps.
Shit.
That's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Loving your mother. It's a beautiful thing.
There's still time.
There's still
Act
time.
now.
This will not air until after Mother's Day.
Yeah.
I know.
So everyone, for your belated Mother's Day gifts.
You fucked up.
Get some shuriken, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Get your act together.
Come on.
And there's so many items in there, I can give one to each of my moms.
Split it
up.
up.
I've got a lot
your
of
moms.
Yeah, it's great fun for the whole family.
That's something I didn't bring up in the previous question, is I've got a lot of mothers, both biologically attached to me and non-biologically attached to me.
So would you rather have a wicked mom orgy or a stepmom orgy?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
I'm feeling all the awkward.
Brian's moaning.
Do you need to get out of the tub?
Helping.
Is that what you're?
Oh, it's good.
Man, you look like not acting awkward.
Thinking about it.
Proper upset.
Well, I think we should end this episode on a cliffhanger.
Oh.
Next episode, you can find out Dane's answer. But hey, folks out there, let's get some Would You Rathers in. Send them in to our email at thepjccast@gmail.com. You can also send them to our Facebook page We got one of those up that has our episodes posted and links to all of them. But yeah, let us know on Twitter. We are at the PJC cast. couldn't remember it there for a hot second.
Good recovery.
But yeah, we're looking to you guys to tell your friends, tell your family, tell your neighbors, tell your good friends and neighbors about our podcast, and let them know that it's hilarious and probably a little unseemly at times because we talk about dongs and fucking your mother.
Motherfucking.
But for the Project Jacuzzi crew, I am Dane.
I'm Brian.
I'm Jimmy.
And you have a nice night and get home safe.
Yeah, don't fuck your moms.
And don't
do it.
Don't do it. Please. Don't do it.
I mean, you'll find out if I do next episode.
Yeah. Maybe. If we don't forget.
You better tune in, because it might happen.
I have no intention of answering that question.
No,